Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Cancer reading for May 11th to 14th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. For Cancer, please, for Cancer. Gonna cut the deck. Calling upon the universe. Can I have some cards, please, for Cancer? Some messages for Cancer, please. For Cancer, please. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck's the overall Cancer. Bottom of the deck, we have Sun, Virgo, 8 of Discs, Prudence. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Matches my tree background. Awesome. All right, this card's all about pruning away things that are no longer needed in your life, Cancer. It's springtime. You want to prune those trees back, get the new growth. Well, it's time to do that in your life. All right? You know, get rid of things that are no longer needed. You know, it could be a person, people, items, thought patterns and belief systems, all kinds of things. It could just be cleaning out the basement too, you know? But you got to go through, make room for the new things that are coming in your life, all right? And get rid of old thought patterns that are holding you back and belief systems that are holding you back. Because, you know, a belief's only a thought you've been thinking, and you can change the thought you're thinking. So you can change a belief. You know, sometimes that's holding you back, all right? And sometimes it's just clearing out the house, making room for that new person to come in. That's what that's all about. That's a great card. I love that card. All right, Cancer, present situation. We have the Prince of Wands. Okay, he comes riding in. He's looking for his princess. Looking for a place to build his new home. He's fiery, determined, decisive, all right? He's looking for a big win, all right? And he will not be denied. He is looking for a big accomplishment. Okay, I think this is you in this reading, Cancer. You are looking for a big accomplishment, all right? And you're willing to do the work. You're willing to do the work, all right? Get her done. All right, Cancer, your challenge is Major Arcana. We have the Fortune card. Okay, Cancer, this wheel constantly turns, all right? You're never stuck at the bottom. Keep your eyes on those stars. It's your time now to climb to the top of that wheel. This is a big win, a lucky situation, a big win. I just said he's looking for a big accomplishment. You're looking for a big win, a big accomplishment, Cancer. All right. Looks like you're going to get it. Okay? This is luck. This is, you know, material wealth, resources, things going your way. In love, in work, living situation. Your lucky day. All right, Cancer, that's your challenge. Do not miss the opportunity to make that big wealth, to get that big win. Keep your eyes open. All right. Excellent. All right, Cancer. In the below position, we have the Queen of Wands. Well, she's, you know, fiery, determined, comes from a place of authority, power, strength, determined and decisive herself. More Wands energy. You know, she has a special way with animals. They submit to her. She's the boss lady. Okay? She's the ruler. She's the boss lady. All right, Cancer. Maybe there's a lady like this in your life. Fiery. All right? She likes things her own way, but she knows what she wants. All right? Maybe you've got a lady like this in your life. Okay. If you're a man or a woman, there could be a Queen of Wands around. You know, she's in control. She likes to be in control, right? She's very specific about the way she likes things. You know, it could be your mother, your friend, you know, your aunt, somebody. Some lady like that in your life. Okay, Cancer, in the past position, which could be yesterday, last week, or a year ago, we have Major Arcana. We have the Adjustment card. Okay, this is the Goddess Mott coming in. The Magician's Sword, the Scales of Libra here. All right, adjustments. Coming in to make adjustments in your life. Balance things out. Maybe you work too much. You know, all work, no play. Maybe all play, no work. But the universe is here to help you. Okay, like the Fortune card. It's here to help you and get things balanced and organized in your life. All right, and this here card's about organization as well. Getting things organized, cleared out, balanced. All right, that's awesome, Cancer. Things are going to get straightened away for you to receive that fortune. Okay, you got to make room for the fortune. All right. Okay, Cancer, your future card. We have the Knight of Discs. All right, well, he's riding in looking for his queen. He's looking for a place to build his new castle. He rides that Shire horse. Steady, solid, 4 feet on the ground. Always can be counted on, and he can always be counted on too. He's looking for a fertile valley to build that place. And he's in charge. He's the man in charge. He's the man. He's the planner, the architect, the engineer. He can get it all done, this man. Carries that shield of creativity there. And he's about starting new material, resource, energy, like starting a new business, something that'll, you know, continually generate revenue coming in. Things like that. That's what he wants to build. Something that, you know, thrives and expands and grows constantly. And this is about entrepreneurial energy, starting something new. All right. Well, I think you're taking on some of that energy. I think you're the Prince of Wands. You're taking on some of this energy. You want to do something new with material resources. And what are you going to do with that fortune when you get it, right? What are you going to do? Build something. All right. Okay, your near future, Cancer, you have Venus in Virgo, 9 of disc gain, another disc energy. Okay, well, you've got the fortune card, and now you've got gain, all right? And that Knight of disc, he's going to need some money to build that, you know? You're taking on that energy, you want to build something, and now you've got the gain, and you've cleared house. This disc energy, look at that, that's beautiful. You've already, you know, that was your overall. Clearing house, making room for the fortune, making room for the gain. Okay, and the money's coming in so you can start that new project, that new thing you want to do. And what are you going to do with that fortune money? You're going to build something awesome. Could be a new home. Wow, Cancer, you're on fire. Woo, excellent, excellent energy. All right, Cancer, in your internal position, we have Major Arcana. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Well, she's high intuition. She has the all-knowing. You know, she sits at the back of the room, quiet, doesn't say anything. But she knows what's going on. And, you know, she knows what people are going to do before they do it. So this is in your mind. You have high intuition right now, Cancer, at this time. So honor your gut instincts at this time, because whatever you're thinking is the right thing. All right? So what are you going to do with this gain and this fortune coming your way? All right. But you know what's going on, all right? Nobody can fool you. You've got this high intuition going on right now, Cancer. So trust it. All right, Cancer. In your environment, we have a Queen of Swords. All right, she rules communication, articulation, speaking, saying the right words at the right time. Okay, but she can be a little sharp. Sometimes she speaks from the tip of that sword, and she will take heads if she get on the wrong side of her. I think this is someone in your environment that would, you know, she's she's not going your way. Like, she wants it her way. This is somebody swinging that sword around in your environment. The one you got to look out for. This is the one you got to look out for. You also have a Queen of Wands. Okay, she's in charge too. She's a boss lady. She's in charge. But this one here, she's in your environment. This one here, not so sweet like that. That one's, you know, she's her own energy. But this one here, there's somebody in your environment. You need to take, you need to watch out for her, okay? Because you're going to have a lot of money, fortune, gain, you know. Maybe she's jealous. Maybe it's somebody in your life jealous of seeing you getting that money or whatever. Maybe she wants some of that money. There's somebody in your environment like her, swinging that sword around. And I would say heads up for her. Keep your eye open for her. All right? You got the high intuition, you know. You know when she comes around. You know which one it is. Cancer. Just keep your eyes open for her. Because, you know, she might want some of your gain. You know, trip you up. So you don't get your fortune or something like that. I'd say watch out for her. Okay, Cancer. Your hopes and your fears. We have Jupiter and Libra, 4 Swords, truce. All right, so there's no arguing or fighting in your life. And this card here is about releasing thought patterns and belief systems that are holding you back, you know, in life generally. All right. You know, a belief's just a thought you've been thinking, and you can change the thought you're thinking, so you can change your beliefs. And your beliefs are taught to you when you grow up. So they're really actually someone else's belief system, you know. And maybe that's not serving you. Maybe that's just not serving you in life. Like I said with this card, the pruning and the getting rid of things that aren't serving you. I said that. I said thought patterns and belief systems. And that's exactly what this card's about, Cancer. Okay? It's about clearing house, you know, making room for that fortune or the Queen of Wands, whoever's coming in your life. But this is the same thing, this 4. All right? It's about getting rid of, you know, things that aren't serving you, thought patterns and beliefs. So, you know, you can adjust them. Here's the adjustment card, right? You can adjust those and make them your own so that they work for you. Because, you know, if you were taught that growing up, it's someone else's belief system, not really your own. So you can drop some, pick some up, change them about, make them work for you. Okay? That's 2 cards saying that. All right, Cancer, the final card, the outcome of this reading. We have Sun in Aries, 3 of Wands, virtue. All right, well, this is the new beginning as well. All right, you're virtuous, but this is, see that sun in there? That's like a new spring-like energy, okay? A new creative endeavor, a new love affair, a new living situation, something new that you're going to create, okay? And you've got, you know, the fortune and the gain, all right? And you're going to have some money to start something new, all right? And you're going to know what to do. You have that High Priestess. So, you're going to have everything going your way, Cancer. You're going to be able to start this new thing. And that's a beautiful way to end this reading, Cancer. You got some gain coming in. Just watch out for that Queen of Swords. All right? Do the work, the prudence, 8 of discs, and you can start this new endeavor. And you'll have everything going your way. Awesome. Okay, I'd like to conclude this reading with 1 card from the Animal Spirit deck. 1 card for Cancer, please. Okay. Right away. Great card. Canary Spirit. Sing your own song, Cancer. Yeah, don't do what someone else does or what they taught you to do. You do your own thing. Sing your own song, Cancer. As it's time, because you got the Fortune card. And you sing your own song. All right, that was a great reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.